I hopped on here because I've really taken a liking to doing these things live because I'm not a very good. Um, I don't know. I think I talk about this with a couple of friends. Like I just kind of get inside my own head when I'm trying to write anything out or prepare anything, and so I've really started like just going live because I have no excuse. I can just script it and I can't take or I don't script it and then I just can't take it back. So whatever happens, happens. Trying to see if I can pull up where I can see some comments if anybody does. Um, but here's like why I wanted to hop on today was because I went live yesterday morning and I was talking about um, the need for building tech talent and digital literacy sort of inside of Alaska. And then after that, that sparked a couple of conversations with some other parents and some other, just other friends. And well, I actually started to find that one of the schools that I've been involved with in the past has cut their curriculum, cut some of their curriculum for computers. And I think that's actually happening in a couple other places, and I don't understand it. Like digital literacy is a thing. Digital literacy is the future. And I think we've known that for a while. I grew up playing, what was the video game? Oregon Trail. And that was our school system's way of like introducing us to computers. So why ever would we cut a program like that out of our kids' schools? I don't know. It blows my mind. I think, and a lot of people won't agree with this at all, but I think we should start cutting language courses before you start cutting any computer classes. Because computer, if you're talking about like getting into like code and stuff, like that's a whole new language in itself. I don't know how many more years it's going to take that English becomes the overwhelming dominant language that everybody speaks, right? And this is like other languages maybe start to, I don't know if they start to die off, but we're seeing that up here. Alaskan languages, native languages are dying off, and we've got smart people here, thankfully, developing programs that are, keeping those languages around, keeping them alive, and sharing them. But computer languages are the future. Like I don't think like anybody could walk into I think most like thought jobs and tell somebody like, oh yeah, I don't know how to use Excel, or yeah, I've never created a PowerPoint before. So that's today. Like, what's it going to be like in the future when you go in and go like, I believe that you're going to go to a job interview and they're going to be like, well, tell us what your artificial intelligence can do, right? Like we've already got sort of everybody's got this customized thing on their phone, Siri, or Google or Alexa, whatever we're going to call it, but we're already starting to build algorithms that are tailored to you specifically. So if you already have AI living with you on a daily basis, it's not going to be long before that artificial intelligence starts to support what you're actually doing. With that is going to come the need for like a substantial increase in the understanding of what software does, how it works, just the operational theory. Like I don't think this is any different than me as a kid who was mechanically inclined, learning the operational theory of a gasoline engine, starting with just a weed trimmer from how does this thing work, oxygen, gas, spark, right? There's an operational theory behind computer software. And if you don't understand how it went together, then you don't stand a chance at like being successful in the future. I don't think. Maybe we're seeing this, like I've got like this, if an Oculus, if a headset, I can go into a VR world right now and I can start learning anything that I want in like a near touch fashion. So right now you go to work and you build training, right? If you build training, you're going to train your people. Maybe you're putting together a PowerPoint. Imagine if you couldn't do that. Imagine if you didn't know how to do that. I don't know if you'd have a job very long in management if you couldn't build training material. So I don't know how far we are away from, you having to know how to click, drag, and drop even to build a learning experience in a headset for your people. But if we're not like teaching that now in schools, we're stunting. I won't say we're stunting the growth, but we're stunting the development of things that are possible because our kids don't know what are possible. I think I'm pretty like technology inclined, but I never knew anything about Arduino and stuff until about 3 years ago. I didn't know that like that was a thing. Like you just buy parts, code things, and slap them together, and you have a hardware solution. If you don't know that solution is out there, then like if you don't know the art of like if you don't know what is possible, then you can't even start to begin to think of a solution. I don't know. Really frustrating. Have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen programs, valuable programs being cut? It just, it really kills me. So I look at just our school system's websites, like the Anchorage School District. Yeah, I'm going to go there. Anchorage School District. Because I think most school systems websites look very government-y. And it's absolutely built for, what is the Anchorage School District website? ASKD. There we are, askd12.org. Yeah. There's a lot of information on here. I don't know if it's even structured very well. Like I think that this was built from the school district's point of view. How do we build this thing and then release it so it has what we want our people to get versus what are our students and families, what are they going to be looking for? I hate how governmenty this looks. I would redesign the crap out of this. But this is probably how every school district's website looks. Yeah, I'm going to chew into this one day. But imagine like building a website. Imagine if the school district built a website that was built around the students, right? Not just structured around what we want them to learn, but what we want them to actually experience. And that's really missing, especially once you start cutting digital programs. Because digital programs is more than just interfacing with computers. It's like, I think the most relatable human-centered design that we could start to talk about, right? This is something that's capable of us designing something for us, something for our people. But if you don't understand that as a kid, like, and that's the perfect time, right? Like I'm not a psychologist, but I think it's something like 11 to 15 years old is like this prime, like where your brain is just like turbocharged to take in everything, learn, everything. So it extra kills me to think that like that's the stage that we're going to cut out these programs. It's interesting. Well, I'm going to hop down off my soapbox. I've been on about 9 minutes. So if you guys have thoughts on that, drop them in the comments. I'd love to start a discussion around this. If anybody, I'm here in Alaska. So if anybody in the Anchorage School District wants to talk about this, please reach out. Like I'm pretty passionate about growing this through our kids and providing opportunities for them to make our lives different and better and stronger. Cool. Talk to you guys later.